All right, guys, 22.3 was announced, and I recorded a live reaction to it just like I did last week, and the recording didn't work. So frustrating, but I love this workout. 22.3, as you probably already know, we've got 21 pull-ups, 42 double unders, 21 thrusters at like 95 pounds for guys, 18 chest-to-bar pull-ups, so it increases the complexity on the chest-to-bar, but decreases the reps by 3, 36 double unders, 18 thrusters, slightly heavier. And then of course we have 15 bar muscle-ups, really escalating the complexity. 3 less reps than the last round, 30 double unders, 15 heavy thrusters at 135. So this is the separator workout. You know, we've had these workouts the last couple of weeks that were just gut-wrenching style workouts. Like they were just destroy your body destroy your soul kind of workouts. This is that, except we increase the complexity by adding chest to bar muscle-ups, heavier thrusters. This is not something we do every day in typical training. As a games athlete, I do these all the time, so I really like this workout because it feels very much like the separator that we'll take. I mean, I will have no problem qualifying for the next quarterfinals, that's fine, but it's just as fun to really be tested on some of the higher level skills and heavier weights. Now, this year, there's only 3 scores in the open. Last year, there were 4 scores. If you remember, 21.3 had A and B. It was a workout and then a heavy lifting complex. This year we don't have that, so we really only have 3 scores. Nothing super heavy here, and that's fine because we're gonna get heavy during quarterfinals and semifinals. We'll get even more complex movements, even more challenging situations in the quarterfinals and semifinals because they're trying to vet qualifiers for the CrossFit Games. For this workout, however, it's gonna be fun, and it is for time. So we're just gonna work our way through this thing. Some of my thoughts and tips have to do with having a way to pace your way through this. Just kind of like last week, we wanted to figure out how to pace the workout. This year, we want to do the same thing. From a pacing standpoint, we want to think about how to control our heart rate. Really, this is just one of those things. Pull-ups and thrusters will really get your heart rate going, and the double unders will keep it high, depending on how challenging double unders are for you. So I think that we have to develop a breakup strategy prior to entering this workout. So one of the things I think about with regards to breakup strategies is this thing called window pressure. It is this idea that if you were gonna make a bet on some horses, like a horse track, and you're gonna bet on horses, you have an idea, you're gonna bet on the red horse and the blue horse, and you get up to the window and you're like, actually, let's go with the yellow horse and the green horse. I don't really know anything about betting in betting horses, but I know that window pressure, you're there and you hear someone else making a different bet, you're like, actually, I'll take what they bet on, I'll do that one. So sometimes when we enter a workout, we have this whole plan. I'm gonna break up here, I'm gonna rest here, this is how I'm gonna approach the workout. And then you have the other guys around you going and they're doing something different, and you succumb to that pressure and you change your game plan. Rarely ever works. Ever. So let's create your game plan right now. How are you gonna break up your initial set of pull-ups? So 21 pull-ups, this is no big deal. I can do this all day in my sleep, 21 pull-ups. I may break that up. I believe that I want to break it up just to keep the heart rate down and make it just a very quick break. Probably something like 11-10 on those pull-ups. You might break it up with something like 8-7-6, maybe into 3s. I always like to do a descending rep because it just makes my brain like, oh, I only have to do 6 now, I can just finish up this set by doing 6. So I like to do that. So plan something like 11-10, 8-7-6, something like that on the pull-ups. Double unders, just get them done, nice and easy, nice and relaxed. Get to the thrusters. These are light thrusters, but you will have some heart rate going already. And to keep that heart rate from going through the roof, let's break these up, like 11-10 or 8-7-6, obviously. Now, we finish up that last thruster, we can just walk right over to the chest to bar, quick chalk, and bust out the first set of chest to bars because we're gonna break this up too. For 18, we're gonna do something like 10-8, 11-7. We can also break it up into a 7-6-5. Really nice rep scheme for those chest to bars. Make those breaks quick and just take a breath and get right back up there. This is an open workout. We want to go with intensity, but just keep that heart rate slightly in check. We don't want to ever do like a max rep and then drop. Man, we're really going to be sucking wind going into the next thing. 36 dubs, 18 thrusters, slightly heavier. You're gonna feel these immediately, like, oh crap, you're already fairly fatigued, and these thrusters are quite a bit heavier, even though it's only a 10-pound jump, a 20-pound jump. Like I said, 20-pound jump. So let's have a breakup stretch here. Maybe just match your chest to bar. Maybe it's just 10-8 on the thrusters, or 11-7. Again, if I drop it on number 11, take a breath. I know I can just pick it up and do 7 more, which in my mind is 3 and 4. Like I'm always playing number games in my head. I'm sure you know that game. You finish those thrusters, you go right over chalk up, get that bar muscle up going. I'm going 6-5-4 on the bar muscle ups. If I feel amazing, maybe 8-7, but I'm pretty sure that's not the plan. That's where I have some wiggle room. I don't know what I'm gonna feel like right there, but I know that I wanna go big on the last set of thrusters, so I don't wanna kill myself on these bar muscle ups. 6-5-4 feels appropriate. 6, drop, breath, breath, breath. 5, drop, breath, breath, breath. 4, drop, 30 dubs, 15 thrusters. My plan on those thrusters is to play it by ear. Can I just do it? It's the last thing, and there's nothing after that. So if I can send it, I'll send it. If it needs to break up, I'll try to break it up into 2 sets on that, like an 8-7 or a 9-6. If I can send it, I'll send it. But I feel like we're really gonna be dying at that point. So probably gonna break it up. We can even go 6-5-4 on those thrusters with quick breaks. So I think we need to have that breakup strategy, have plan A, have plan B, knowing that you may have to call an audible in the middle of the workout, but not like a whole new plan while you're like oxygen deprived. So we don't want to do that. All right. As far as another way to control that heart rate is, where are you going to breathe in this workout? For me, when I'm doing pull-ups and bar muscle-ups and chest to bar, I will be breathing. That is just where my chest is open, my lungs are open. I breathe probably twice per rep, maybe 1 on chest to bar and pull-ups. Really, I can just find my breath there, find a rhythm so that I can breathe and keep oxygen coming in, carbon dioxide going out. Just keep that nice and open, catching that breath, letting my body refuel itself in that sense in those moments. On double unders, nice and relaxed, just breathing, not holding my breath, just breathing. On the thrusters, I'm going to try to do a breath or 2 per thruster, depending on how I'm feeling in that moment, but I'm going to be focusing on my breath. I'm going to have someone else counting for me. They're going to tell me what I'm doing next. I'll have my rep schemes like written on a whiteboard below the pull-up bar, and so I just know, okay, when I get to chest to bar, I'm going 11-7 on that. I'm going to write it down right there. So I look at it and I just start going. I just want to be focused on my breath, nothing else, not the music, not anything else that's going on, but just focusing on my breathing as I get through this workout. Finally, nutrition for this style of a workout. So what I'm gonna eat, I shared this on Instagram, I think last week, here's the secret to eating well and being well fueled for the CrossFit Open or an open workout like this. Eat like this all the time. Eat like it's a training day, a rest day, a recovery day. For me, I'm going for 3,200 calories a day. That's a certain amount of protein, which is around 200 grams of protein. I'm going for a certain amount of carbohydrates and fats. I've got all that dialed in. I try to hit those numbers absolutely every day. I try to keep a consistent rhythm in my eating and when I work out every day. In fact, this last week, I've worked out primarily in the late afternoon, early evening. So I've been fueling throughout the day. I've got my breakfast, I've got my lunch, afternoon pre-workout snack, which is a banana, by the way. And then I hit my training sessions in the afternoon. I'll do the exact same thing tomorrow. Normal breakfast, normal lunch, pre-workout banana. I've got the bananas over there on the counter. Obviously, always have bananas. And I'm gonna go out and hit this workout. That's how I handle nutrition, is just being consistent every single day so I know exactly what my body is capable of in a hard training session or a Sell Your Soul open workout. So those are my thoughts on this one. I love this workout. I hope that you enjoy this. I hope this was beneficial. If it was, be sure to click the subscribe and like button. And if you'd like to leave a comment below, I respond to comments personally. If you want to reach out to me directly, head to my Instagram page, give me a follow. My phone number is in my profile. You could literally send me a text message or a WhatsApp message based on my phone number. I invite you to do that. I'm here to support you guys. And let's hope this one goes well. I think I know my strategy. I think I'm going to break them up. I think it's going to go really, really well. And hopefully a one and done on this one. Fingers crossed.